This video contains language that may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. What's happening, and welcome to USA on Dirt. In this episode, we hook up with Team Banana for Scale as they tackle the annual overland competition, the Red Clay Rally. Red Clay Rally 2020.
Hey man, I'm just happy to be here. I'm doing the Dunkin', shit is falling everywhere. I got Breakfast of Champions, got the Spooktacular chocolate milk. So we got a car full of dog boys, and we are looking to adventure with the best of them this weekend. So stay tuned, like and subscribe in the comments.
Do all that.
And talk trash. Tell us how we're doing it wrong this weekend.
Passenger! You're gonna go down! Stay passenger, you're about to cut your tire. Alright, come up close. Alright, straight. There it is. Good job. Go ahead, straighten her up. Give it a little more gas. There you go. There it is. Nice. Quick work, I like it. Everyone get quiet real quick.
Just like that. Don't turn yet. Don't turn yet. Okay, turn. Okay. Come on with it. Carry that line. Carry that line. Come on. That speed. Come on. That speed. Come on. Come on. Carry that line. Stay right there.
The next obstacle saw a pretty significant traffic jam as the competitors try to work their way around it. We felt that the best strategy was to get Jake right out front to do some spotting not only for our team, but the teams ahead of us as well. And it worked out great. Good job spotting, Jake.
Keep on the driver. Okay, passenger. Now cut driver. 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 All driver.
All driver.
Keep going. Just like that. Keep coming straight. Keep coming straight. Okay? Now all passenger, give it gas.
It's crazy to watch this lifted SR5 Tacoma have an issue where the stock Tacoma made it right on over. But in her defense, the stock Tacoma did have lockers and A-tracks.
Get back. Keep coming. Keep coming. Just trying to get this back tire to bite, okay? Keep coming. Okay, little beans, little beans, little beans. Little more beans. All right. Come on. Come on, right there. Right there.
Man, this Lexus had me wishing that I would have brought the 4Runner the entire weekend.
Come on, carry it through. Just easy momentum. 5 miles an hour. Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it. Passenger. Okay, just carry that line out.
Yeah!
Carry that line out.
Yeah!
Little driver. Go. You got it. Go.
Run it!
How about them apples? Wait,
Hey,
how about them nanas?
Look at them nanas, buddy.
Life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boats gently down the stream.
Hey. Day one finito.
Yeah.
Dude, it's 2 o'clock.
I got my hat.
6 hours and 40 minutes of driving there. Doesn't say how many miles right there, but yeah, man. Finish line. We'll have to see how we did on time. I was super stoked that we got to camp early this night because that gave me the opportunity to walk around the campground, see all the cool rigs, and meet all the different people that came to compete. Here came out, and if you think that IFS can't do anything, you need to watch these guys wheel. So one of the best things about USA on Dirt is showcasing all the different people and all the different rigs that come out to these different events all across the United States. And today I have one that actually caught everybody by surprise. All right, so Jack, tell us a little bit about what looks like a relatively stock Tacoma that you brought out here on the Red Clay Rally, which pretty gnarly obstacles, wouldn't you agree?
Yes. Yeah, there were a few real monsters.
Yeah.
And she is completely stock other than the shoes, which are stock size. They're 265s, like a 31 basically. It is a stick, which is cool.
So not only are you doing this trail in a relatively stock vehicle, but it's also a manual.
Yes, sir.
Now it is a TRD off-road, so it's got the locker and it's got A-tracks,
Yes,
right?
Yep.
They've also got a clutch disable or something, don't they? I don't know if you use that or not.
I don't. I played with it. It's not very good.
Okay.
So, you know, in the Jeep days, you could use your starter to get over stuff. You can push a button and make it so you can turn the key without pushing the clutch in, but the starter and the gearing is such it's not really useful.
Okay, so now when you say in the Jeep days, you're not coming out here with no experience. You've got a little bit of experience. You've been doing this for a little bit.
Yeah, so I spent several years hardcore in that scene. I actually wrote for offroad.com when it first launched about Jeep stuff. And my sort of thing was that I had this poorly built rig and I did all kinds of stuff and I broke a lot of parts. And at the time, I thought I was just awesome and cool. Now that I'm older and I look back, I realize that I was amusement to the older guys as I went out and, you know, busted drive shafts and U-joints and all that stuff. But this has been nice because it's very varied. Lots of water, good amount of mud, still some rocks. This is much more complete experience. So I didn't know anybody, and I think I'm the only guy out here that doesn't have a team, and I don't have a navigator. And the second we got into camp, I was approached by a lady who asked if I was up for adoption, and I was immediately recruited into this banana republic here.
Which is Bananas for Scale. I've heard a backstory that you are perhaps in a high ranking right now.
I don't know if people are supposed to know, so I haven't been mentioning it.
Okay. All right. Well, we're not going to mention it, but I happened to hear that backstory just a little bit ago, and I was surprised. But at the same time, I was thinking, well, it's a rally. You're by yourself, so you've got a key advantage.
Right?
You don't have 3 to 4 other vehicles to get through the obstacles.
That's true.
Now, that said, did you come here to win it, or did you come here to have fun, or did you come here to do both?
Have you followed any of the Mike Tyson coming back stuff?
A little bit.
So he starts off for a long time. He was like, I don't work out, I don't do anything, because if I do, my ego's gonna take a hold of me. And then all of a sudden, that has happened, right? And he's like, I'm back, I'm gonna fuck everybody up, it's gonna be great. It's sort of the same thing. I was on a phone call on the way out here talking about how, hey, I'm older, I'm wiser, I just want to have fun, I want to get to the end, I don't want to break anything. And then once I started going, you know, I want to be the best, I want to do cool shit. So
the answer is you're out here to win it?
I mean, I didn't come here to do it,
but now that you're here doing it.
Yeah, I think if I can come and it's my first time and I'm solo and no navigator,
that's strong.
That'd be pretty cool.
That's strong. So we started this thing at the ass crack of dawn. This is Zach.
Overland TN, yes sir.
Tell us a little bit about the event here. This is the Red Clay Rally. How many years is this now?
This is the 4th year we've been doing it. This year's a pretty big turnout. Trails are pretty good this year. I think everybody's happy with that.
Yeah.
The camping is some of the best we've had, I think.
Day one, and I'm digging it.
Day two camping is even sweeter. So
nice.
It's a good little event, you know. I look forward to it every year. It's what I wake up for, you know. This is my thing, and just want to have fun with people that I've never met before.
So 4th year Red Clay Rally. It's all trails through Kentucky, which, man, Kentucky has some great wheeling.
Yeah, and some beautiful land.
Dude, they sleep on the East Coast, but the East Coast has got some wheeling. You just got to look for it.
Oh yeah, the East Coast is the hardest wheeling, and nobody will change my mind.
No,
I've been all over the country.
We're not riding around on sandpaper out here. This is mud. This is rocks. I've seen these guys hang wheels on solid axles. I've seen these guys hang wheels on, you know, and
there's a 4Runner on 40s that got body damage today. So if that
these are some tough trails. So this isn't necessarily something that somebody with no experience is going to want to come check out. But
this is not for novice drivers.
Yeah, this is something that if you got a little bit of experience, you got a little bit of know-how, got a couple friends that want to come out, run the trails, have a good time.
Oh yeah,
this is the spot to do it.
This is the place to be, and you're welcome to come out, guys. I hope to see you soon.
Check this out, though. I mean, just look at it. So how many people showed up today?
I'd have to look at tickets, man. It's a little over 100 this year. A few didn't show out for COVID, which I understand, but still a huge turnout. It's a really good rally. I think this is probably our biggest, even with the low turnout. This is probably our biggest. So
we're itching to get outside, man.
Oh yeah,
I
know. Everything's been closed down, and people are like, "We got to do something."
We're itching to get outside.
Yeah, man.
I've been impressed with the way that it's been planned out. Just as somebody that, you gotta understand, my involvement is, I got asked like a week ago if I wanted to be a co-driver in this thing, and I was like, sure, when is it?
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah. And they were like, yeah, we're following maps, and I'm like, all right, cool, sounds good. And as a co-driver, just my experience in it is, you know, we got the team, right? My understanding is they've competed before. At least I hope they have. I hope they didn't lie to me.
Oh yeah, they have.
So I'm with them, and I've got the team. But just as a co-driver, man, we got the maps laid out. There's been people at the checkpoints, and I've noticed there's been people at the obstacles. If something goes wrong, man, we're not out here on our own.
Right.
Ultimately,
there's a big turnout just to help us. You know.
Yeah.
We couldn't do it without our guys right here, man.
He's been hiding from the camera. That's him.
We just really try to make it to where it's a all-inclusive event now. You know, we've evolved. We've come a long way. First few years were rough, and the competitors that have been here since the start will say that too. He ran the first year as a competitor, and I think that was 16, 17-hour days, and it was just too long. You know, you live and you learn, and I think we've hit a sweet spot with the days. Today was taxing, but you know, at the end of the day, I think it was worth it.
Well, that's what I told my guys. I was like, damn, dude, we're pulling up to camp at 2 o'clock. Are you kidding me? He was like, nah, man, we left late last time.
Yeah.
And he said, we got in late last time.
Yeah.
So this is a much better predicament. Now, there was a part in the trail because obviously one of the biggest things that we have here with a whole lot of people is there's going to be congestion, right?
Yeah, that's, you know, and looking at all the off-road rallies like Dakar and Baja, that's just something that happens. It happens to the big trucks and little trucks. When several vehicles go through a trail, you know, there's going to be blockages, but that's part of it. We try to get around best we can. The best thing about all these trucks is we're cleaning up trash. You know, we're not just coming through here and tearing trail up. We really we maintain trail. We cut trees that are low and people can't get under. It's just, you know, it's just something that everybody enjoys giving back to. Last year we had several competitors hit the same gas station in a tiny little town. Stop in there and the lady's like, well, we're set for the rest of the year. You've cleaned out the gas. We have no more gas in our tanks. And
In the local gas station?
Yeah, tiny little gas station. So it's, you know, it's pretty cool to hear stories like
A
that.
lot of people hear about a rally race or something like that. They automatically think that we're going to be coming through these little towns and we're just going to be bahaing through their neighborhoods. We're going to be bahaing through their national forest lands, and it's not like that.
No.
So this event is a little bit like a golf game, if you will, right?
It is.
So explain how it works.
So it's a time, speed, distance rally. That's it's a rally that's more popular in Europe. They're not very popular, but they're you know, catching on in the U.S. It's a so when we drive the event, our time is considered the perfect time, and these competitors try to match that time. And the whole time we drive, we're driving the speed limit. We're driving like normal people on the trails. So they try to match that time. If they're early or late, they get points, and points are bad. The lowest score at the end of the rally wins the rally. So and that's how we do it. So these some of these guys are really good at it. They drive for 3 days, around 28-ish hours. Some of these guys will be 9 minutes off at the end of it, you know. So
wow,
it's pretty amazing.
What's the lowest score, I guess you could?
We've had a negative score because a guy got a perfect score and then did all the bonuses of the day. So he got I think it was a negative 30, something like that. So pretty impressive. Some of these guys take a lot of time to really read the maps and the data sheets we send out,
figure out where they're
and
going,
know exactly where we're at for the whole route. And it's just amazing that they'll set their own checkpoints because they don't know where the checkpoints are at. They set their own, and if they don't meet their own checkpoint, they'll speed up or slow down depending on how early or late they are. It's just amazing all the time they put into it.
So all you guys provide though, it's just the map, right?
We give the map and a data sheet, which is the map exactly, but in a like a spreadsheet,
like a breadcrumb
like
data
CSV
type
file.
thing.
It's a comma separated value file, and they can open that with Excel or whatever, and they see every spot we were located and then what time in our track we were driving it. So with that, they can get a perfect score. You know?
Yeah. Now, who comes out here and plots all this?
I do, he does, and then John in the white truck. I don't know where he's at right now.
Okay.
Maps it with us this year.
What are the vehicles that we map it look like?
Okay.
Because obviously when somebody thinks like an off-road style event, they're thinking, man, I'm gonna have to bring some shit out here.
Right. So we map it. You know, this is John's truck. This is what is it? 15 Tacoma
Stuff. I mean, we're not talking about a fully built rig here.
But it will surprise you what these little trucks do, you know. And this is the largest truck I'd say that maps it, you know. And it's 35-inch tires, nothing really crazy about it, you know.
But you're not coming out here with fully built rigs and trying to get people in some crazy situations.
No. These are you know, moderately built trucks that anybody can afford to build, you know. It's like a $10,000 truck. So it's not anything special, but there are also trucks that come to compete, like that 4Runner, that are super high dollar rigs.
But there's also one truck that's out here competing right now. We just talked to that guy. Now, word is that he's leading the race. Is this guy leading the race with a stock Tacoma?
He is.
In his defense, he's got a lot of skill because he's been out and he's been doing this before. He's actually worked with a magazine before, and he's got some parts with him, so he's skilled now. He's coming out here, but at the same time, it's a manual.
Let me tell you a
TRD off-road.
This guy that none of you guys know. 3 days ago, maybe 4. a couple days before the rally, he messages me and said, I have never heard about this. I'm interested. He said, I just moved to Tennessee. He's from California, doesn't really know many people. Really cool guy.
He's a great guy.
Like, well, come on out. Even though registration was closed, I was like, he's interested, let's do it. So brought him out, and he's
tearing it up out there.
Now
I have to say though, he's alone. He doesn't have anybody else out there that he's got to get through the trail, and that's the benefit that he's got going for him. That is the advantage.
And another advantage that he has is he really doesn't give a shit.
No, he's beat the shit out of that truck. Yeah, but he comes from the Jeep world, lockers, big wheels, doing all that stuff.
That truck is,
and he drives it that way. So. Yeah. Well, that's awesome, man. Well, listen, I really appreciate you having me out to the event.
Absolutely.
I really appreciate the event. I appreciate you putting it on, and this is just another fine example of how we get down on USA on Dirt.
Hey guys, Olson Morales with Fort Meyers.
Fort Myers.
Fort Lauderdale.
Miami. Yeah. You guys came all the way up here to Kentucky to put nice rigs through big ass dirty puddles.
Yeah. This is the best guy here.
Best guy there?
How you doing?
Okay, all right. Where'd you come from?
I'm from Venezuela as well, but we come from Florida.
Florida, what part?
Miami.
That's a long ass drive you guys came to play in the mud.
15 hours.
Yeah, 15 hours? Yeah. Well, hey man, welcome to USA on Dirt.
Thank you, man. Hell yeah.
Now, where have you taken this thing to? Because this is not an average Land Cruiser right here.
We're based in Orlando, my friend, but this thing is being all over. You know, we come
all over
from Moab, Ocala, all over. You know.
Nice, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Well, I saw you hit the trails today. You definitely ain't afraid to put it in something.
No, not at all. This thing is called Palo de Ron. That's in Spanish what you call a shot of rum.
A shot of rum.
Shot of rum. That's basically what it is. So
Disclaimer: you never use this while you're driving.
No.
Only whenever we're camping. That's right.
So you got a special button in here. So you just push the button.
Okay.
And then you're gonna try the best Venezuelan rum that you ever find.
Woo! Let me tell you, I really love the rig. I love the fact that you got a rum dispenser in the damn thing. And I love the fact that you're out here sending it. Welcome to USA on Dirt. Count it out.
Take
Boom.
care, brother.
I'm giving Jeff shit because he came out here with a full-on setup. Look, he's got a shower cap. Man.
113 right
Look,
now.
wait a minute. Is that a... Listen, dog.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna knock you, man. If I had hot water right now, he said, you want to take one? Listen, I watched this guy earlier go through the obstacles. I got the footage right here.
The checkpoint guys were telling me that you're a hell of a guy to watch go through a hole, that you carried a tire like this high off the ground. Like,
nice.
yeah.
After a night of hanging out around the fire, getting to know one another over some cold drinks, it was up and at 'em again for a start time of 8 a.m. in the morning.
1, 2, 3.
There it is. Good job.
Little passenger,
Pastor.
you coming forward? Okay, now bump it right there. There you go. Now back up.
Way to go. You only took a little bit of your lower control arm with you. Solid. All right, go. Straight, yep. Straight. Good deal. My man.
Hey, that was fun.
Good. Keep going. You got to go. Just go. Straight down. Very nice. to get LJ coming up, and unfortunately I didn't, but it's only minor damage. So we got a little bit of a mud situation with a bent rim situation. We're actually pulled over so that way we can bend out the rim.
Hey y'all, Bolt On Bud here. Want to show you my rig. I bolted on the bumper. I bolted on the sliders. I bolted on that bumper. I bolted on this roof rack. I bolted on the CV tent. I bolted it all on. Bolt On Bud here, coming back at you. What's
so
up?
I'm riding with this guy.
Hey.
Right? Check out this dude's radio. Anyway, we gotta get in line, beat those people right there. Let's keep it moving. Oh shit, he's got a bad habit of hitting this door.
Zach was definitely right. Night 2's campsite was better. It was alongside this really nice river. We did try to fix this tire. This is actually from that stock Tacoma. He had a pretty rough day on day 2.
Oh yeah, it's busted this front. Look at it back.
Yeah, it's busted.
Vacuuming it in.
It's busted right there.
On the final day, day 3 of the rally, we were waking up early again for an early start time, and we were actually starting in 7th place for the day. So we were super stoked about this news.
How about them nanas?
How about that?
Fucking rally! Let's get it. Today I'm tail gunning in the lap of luxury. Now you can't see behind me, but we're in the middle of a Kentucky car wash right now.
Does a little shimmy dance.
That's how the A-Trax work?
Yeah, it'll break.
Yeah.
Break one side, yeah, to give the...
But how's it do? How's it get up the
Got a
hill?
little shimmy.
Got a little two-step in this action.
Yeah, that's how A-Track works.
Yeah.
Scientific.
So we're having a discussion about moving the rock back. That rock was in our way, and the team actually moved it out of the way. We should have moved it back.
We should have moved it back. I agree. That might just be that.
I mean, leave a comment down below. Would you have moved it back, or would you have left it out the way for the other teams? It's a time thing. We were, what, 2 minutes fast?
Yes.
At the last checkpoint. 2 minutes, that's it. So we got, what, two points for that? 2 points. So it's close. We're trying to win this shit. All right, we're legit 25 miles away from the finish line for the event, and Jake is running on fumes now, so we've got him up ahead. He's conserving gas. We're still running a long stretch here of mainly interstate to the finish line. We passed the final checkpoint that didn't count, and we're just got our fingers crossed.
Well, let him draft me.
We got our fingers crossed that we can make Jake get just enough mileage out of that thing to win. Trying to win it still. Well, it's out of gas. Ran out of gas, so he's gonna pull over and fill up. We're gonna keep it moving, but we're gonna slow it down. So you see now, everybody's pulling over. We're gonna slow down. Let Jake fill up. He does have 5 gallons.
Hey, so Jeff, Jake around the gas. Are we close to get off the interstate right now? In 3 miles. Let's get off the exit, and we'll just wait at the exit for him. We'll get on the phone with him and tell him.
All right,
right, so they've refilled with the jerry can in the back of March, and we're getting ready to get off on the exit, which is the final exit, which the checkpoint or the finish line is right there at the exit. So we're all going to stop right on the on-ramp. We'll wait for our other 2 team members, and then we'll pull up, grab our trophy. Because of you guys' fantastic mapping skills and the fantastic timekeeping, what place did we get in? Do we know?
Oh wait, I would say I would hope for a 5.
Yeah?
I'd hope for 5.
Man, I'm thinking that we did pretty good. You think so?
I think we lost spots. We lost. I think we went from 7th down to like 10th or 11th.
Yeah. Really?
I did.
Over the whole course of the day, where did we end up?
I would say 5th for.
We were 12 minutes late on this one, and as far as the checkpoints, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because they were like 12 minutes. The checkpoints was like
1 was 10 minutes apart.
10 minutes apart.
Checkpoint 2 and 3 were 10 minutes apart. It's good.
It's tricky.
We're gonna like turn the card in, and they're gonna tell us how we did.
Hard to say.
All right, so I've actually got the hookup on the results. He's fixing to share them with us, but shh, nobody else knows, and we're keeping it quiet until after.
That's right. Now, this is so far. See, everything's subject to change, but right now it's looking like Team 6 for the 2nd time in a row is going to win this year's rally. So
wow,
they're really serious about it. They take it very seriously, and it shows. It shows in the scorecards.
Dude, that's awesome. Well, hey man, look, this has been an awesome trail setup. These have been awesome, epic views. I couldn't think of a better time to do this than in the fall in the Southeast. It's been phenomenal, dude. Listen, all the teams had different challenges. We had our own set of challenges. It's a fantastic event, man. I really appreciate you putting it on.
Finishing right now. Check that out, man.
Yeah.
Just finished.
Just finishing. Coming across. Yeah, man, this has been really cool. Thanks for putting this on, man, and I look forward to coming to another one.